Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I'm proud to present my first of many build showcase videos, the Witch Hunter. So this build is one of my absolute favorite to play in PvP. I actually made it kind of based on the class from the network test, the Enchanted Knight, but I wanted to put a spin on it to kind of take away buffs from people. So I decided to use the golden fundamentalist spell called Law of Regression. And it is absolutely one of my favorites. It takes off flasks, it takes off buffs, it takes off anything that they put on. So it really can even out the battlefield as long as you're not using that as well. If you do end up using it after you buff, it will take away what you have on yourself. But that was one of the main parts of this build I wanted and why I've actually named it the Witch Hunter. It's because I wanted this build to focus a lot on melee combat, hunting down other mages, being like an anti-mage, mage hunter type character, and I absolutely love it. So here I wanted to talk about and show some of my stats on this build. So the build is optimized at 125, but you can easily take it to 150 or even 200 if you prefer those levels. As you can tell, I've got 50 vigor. I don't believe 60 vigor is needed at 125. 29 mind, 30 endurance, 20 strength, 20 dex, 40 int. The 40 int actually works beautifully. My spells, as you can see here, Carrion Slicer, Carrion Piercer, Carrion Greatswords, and a Duelist Moonblade, they all hit very high in PvP with only 40 int, and that has a lot to do with my staff I'm using. So the staff is called the Carrion Glintstone Staff, and it actually increases all of the Magic Blade spells by about 15%, so it's perfect for this build. There's also another variation called the Carrion Glintblade Staff. Oddly, it's not the one that buffs the Glintblade spells, but it does buff the Carrion Retaliation. It buffs the Carrion like Blade Soul Masses that you can get. So if you're going for that type of Enchanted Knight build, go for that staff. So the weapon choice that I have for this build is the Bastard Sword, but it is imbued with the Ash of War called Glintblade Phalanx, and it is amazing. I make sure to put on the magic path on it, but you can also go the cold if you like the cold procs. The next weapon I'm using is the Carrion Knight's Sword, which is absolutely my favorite weapon on this build. It has a special attack that allows you to block while heavy attacking. So you can do this thing I call the Crushing Counter-Strike, and it just makes it so you can be aggressive while playing defensive at the same time if you get your timing down right and know when to use the ability. So the talisman choice for this build that I have is the Crimson Amber Medallion +2, Bull Goat's Talisman, Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman, and Erdtree's Favor +2. Those all combo together significantly well for a melee-focused character. If you wanted to go for more of the offensive spell character, I would suggest the Radagon's Icon instead of the Bull Goat Talisman, just because it'll increase that casting speed and be more aggressive with your spells. So here I'm showing how you can import my build into the build editor for you to alter to whatever you want to do with it. I will have a pinned comment with the seed you need to copy and actually put in the import section that you see here on the screen, okay? The pinned comment will have everything you need from all of my gear, all of my weapons, all of my spells, to the build editor itself, and my link to the build editor, so you can import this build and mess with it yourself. Okay, with that all being said, enjoy the montage, and make sure if you have any questions to comment about it. And if you have any variations of the build you want me to try out or any suggestions, leave it in the comments and I will be sure to update my build or try it out. Also, if you guys have any altered versions of my build that you make in the build editor, leave a comment with the build seed and I will happily import it and check it out. I hope you all enjoyed my build and I hope to see you commenting. I'm going to leave a link to my Discord in the comments and I really hope you guys click it and join. I'd love to talk with you and arrange fight clubs.